And welcome people to week 25 of the challenge. I want to start off by saying it is pretty annoying that we haven't yet completed this challenge, but it is what it is. I've made my choices and I have to pay with them. So currently the time is 12 p.m, almost on the dot on Tuesday. I was actually going to film yesterday, but I just didn't really get round to it. Got up at 5 a.m. to book a driving test. Thank God I ended up booking it. Then I went to the gym. Then I came home and did some gardening for 3 hours for my neighbour. Hopped on the charts. Secured another winning day. So let me just run you through how yesterday's trading went for me. So I'm going to do a little trade recap in a second, but the bland explanation of how things went was draws on liquidity were higher, which I'm about to show you why in a minute. FOMO'd into this trade here, fully accepting of the loss that could have happened. I lost that trade. I then re-entered here, got caught in the manipulation leg. I then re-entered here again, and we caught a nice little 2-minute move, which secured us another winning day on the account. So if I just quickly set up the camera and get straight into the trade recap, then that will be sweet. So if I just press record here, there we go. So looking at these charts, more in-depth description of how the day went for me. This is going to be a quick one. Markets were bullish, as I said. They were bullish on the high time frames, which means that all that we need to now do is align our low time frames with the high time frames. So jumping onto the charts, go to the daily chart, we can see that there's a daily fair value gap resting above. Understanding that price has opened, gapping down, but then jumped straight up. Upon Asia session, Asia was bullish. Upon London session, London accumulated. And upon So, as we can see, I didn't change my bias once in the morning. I was bullish on the first trade, bullish on the second trade, bullish on the third trade. I risked an appropriate amount on each of these trades, being that I only wanted to end the day up $150, and I got exactly that. First trade, I risked 184. That was probably a 1-to-1R. Second trade, I risked a bit more because I needed to make a bit more, but at the same time, price was showing me where it wanted to go. Third trade obviously swept out both of the losses that I made before and caught a nice little 1 to 2.67. But anyway, let me just get my chart executions off and let's just get straight into this quick little trade recap, because is it a mad trade that I took yesterday? Was it a mad day that I ended up printing on? No, it wasn't, but I'm still going to show you nevertheless. So forgetting the high time frame direction of the markets, because we don't really have one. I want to see this low get swept, but we've still got buy side liquidity above. If we go to the daily chart, we can see that there's a daily fair value gap resting above where the weekly chart opened down here. It was a no news Monday yesterday, which means that I want to see a continuation in one direction. No matter how much buy side liquidity gets built up if we're in a sell side model, no matter how much sell side liquidity gets put in if we're in a buy side model, I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to trade with the trend, align the high time frame with the low time frame, and trade towards the pre-existing draw on liquidity the price wants to target. So as we can see, upon market open yesterday, it shot up. Asia was bullish. London accumulated. Once London closed, London, post-London, printed to the upside. If we see how much prices moved by the time markets opened, it was already up 386 points on the day. Do you really think we're going to go all the way lower once again? No, we're not. We're aiming higher. We're in a high time frame, bullish day. All that we need to do now is find some confluences to enter in longs. So if we go to the hourly time frame, we can see that there's a bearish for value gap here. There's also a bearish for value gap here, but it didn't get tapped into, so it has no relevance to our situation. So mark out this bearish hourly for value gap, and we can see upon market open, we're in a high time frame, bullish trend to the upside. Now we just need to align our low time frames. Price sweeps lower, tapping into the hourly for value gap, putting in an hourly S&T. Can you say this is an S&T? Yes. Did I say it? Yes, because it shows that price is manipulating people into selling the market. If we want to see the price, if we want to see NQ go up, it has to go down. We've got our move down. Now it's just going up. Price then swept higher, putting in a chain of state delivery, sweeping out all of these highs, closing above them. I got an entry here, FOMO. I'm happy to say it. I'm not scared to. I put appropriate risk on the table, and I took a loss that I was pretty okay with. Price then proceeds to come lower, tapping into a 5-minute for value gap right here. As we know, price has broken structure on the 1 minute and the 5 minute by the time we rejected this 5-minute for value gap. So what are my criteria to enter a trade? I need a confident draw on liquidity, an S&T, chain of state delivery, and internal manipulation. We've already got our S&T on the table, being the hourly S&T. Our confident draws on liquidity are buy side liquidity. Now, was I expecting price to raise all the way to this daily for value gap? No, I wasn't. I just put myself in a position where I can take my piece of the puzzle. I can take my piece of the pie and just hop off the charts because I don't need to be on them. So as soon as price started to hold this 5-minute for value gap, we manipulated lower, and unfortunately this 1 minute candle just shot to the sky and I couldn't take a trade off it, which I was completely fine with because price then retraced into this 1 minute for value gap. It seems to hold the 1 minute for value gap. It sweeps out these lows, manipulating. If we go to the 30-second chart, which I'm not going to, it broke structure to the upside. I got an entry, stop loss at this low. Price came into it and stopped me out. Am I scared to enter the trade again? No, because it's given me even more conviction that my model will play out. So as soon as price sweeps lower and then proceeds to respect 50% of this wick, I get an entry around here, stop loss at the recent low, take profit at like this high. And yeah, man, it's as simple as that. It was a great day yesterday, as I showed you already. We secured a nice little winning day on the markets, so we're one step closer to taking a payout from this account. And yeah, so this week, I think I might be working on Thursday and Friday. I might be wrong, but I also might be right. But regardless, I'll probably get some content in there. And yeah, it's going to be a good week, man. It is going to be a good week. And today's charting is officially over. It actually finished a couple hours ago, but I've only just thought about picking up the camera now. But anyway, considering my reaction and the kind of expressions I'm showing to the charts, you could never guess that I got another winning day in the bag. That is right. My fourth winning day on my Express account has been secured, meaning we need one more to secure that payout, boys. To secure that payout, we need one more winning day. Today showed me what life is like on the occasional day being a day trader. My work day lasted 2 minutes. I hopped on the charts at 9:30. I was done by 9:32. That is just, it's not mind-boggling. It never enters my mind, but bro, the fact that I was literally in a trade for 25 seconds today, and that was my work day, is just mental. So here it is. Here it is, boys. As you can see, we secured that winning day. Let me just pull it up right here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 days over $150 in profit. On the 30-second chart, this is my executions. Easy trade. Price is bullish towards previous day high. Price retraces into this 15-minute for value gap. This is almost the same trade I took yesterday. Price retraces into this 15-minute for value gap, wicking it. It goes to the upside. It breaks the 30-second change in state delivery. I enter the trade, exit at previous day high. And yeah, man, we secured a nice little winning day right there to just mark the end of another great day on the markets. I'm not overly happy with the result I got given. I'm happy with the fact that I did everything within my power to place myself in a position where I can be grateful and actually feel a sense of accomplishment, because today I did nothing wrong. I hopped on the charts. I didn't trade before I should have been trading. I waited for conviction to play out. I waited for every single part of my entry criteria to show itself. And I executed with confidence and just no fear inside. I mean, this is what trading's about. This is what successful traders will be like. You should not be doubting yourself. You should not be doubting your setup. When it turns up, it turns up. Do not try and put barriers and hurdles in front of that. Just take what is given to you and be grateful. And that is exactly how today's played out for me. So it's not actually that good that I have been sitting around doing nothing. I mean, right now it is 5:48. I exited the trade at 1:32, so that's not good. I posted one TikTok, posted my YouTube video, so I need to get one more TikTok out the way, and then yeah, man. I mean, it's time to get a move on, innit? It's time to get a move on, man. And at last, what I have been waiting for quite a while. Today, I qualified myself to finally take my first payout of March and my first payout in the past 30 days from my last Top Step Express account that I can afford, because my bank balance right now is looking like this. I can't even afford another trading combine. But the proof's in the pudding, man. Today, I requested myself the ability to withdraw $3,000. Why is it not focusing? There we go, $3,000. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing in a second. So once this clip's done, I'm going to go and request this. But quick little 2-minute psychology talk. The power of trading is simple. It is an ROI based game. I'm going to receive $2,700 to my bank from this account that I bought for $130. That is a 25x return, I'm pretty sure. But here comes the hurdles. It's also extremely easy to lose that $130, and that is exactly what I did. If we go over to accounts, we can see here, if we go to show closed accounts, I'm in the middle of something, mate.
It's Jem, just saying hello.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, no worries.
So here, literally 17 accounts in a row, I blew. I then proceeded to pass 3 accounts and blow them. Pass 3 accounts, blew them. The last account I could afford, I passed, and we got our payout. That is the power of trading. I hit a 25x return off of an $130 purchase, but I proceeded to spend 3K to get to the point where I can withdraw 3K. So it's a lose-win scenario. I'm up 3K, and I'm just going to put my thumbs up for this week's performance because I haven't put in my all for this, but I've definitely got what I deserve. Currently, I don't need to show you, but on the top steps, it's literally just like this. We're up 6.1K, we hit 5.4K day, and the rest were literally just winning days, and yeah. Today's been another successful day, and yeah, man. I'm not going to be trading for the rest of the week because once I request this payout, I will need it to hit my bank before I start trading on the account again. I can't afford another account, so it's going to be a pretty dull rest of the week, but it's okay because we've revived our bank balance and I've somewhat revived our confidence. That marks the end of another week, which is funny to say. I mean, currently literally just got a fresh trim from our brother at home. Should be pretty fresh. Literally last time I had it cut was like 2 months ago. It is 9:43 on Sunday, and yeah, from what I can recollect, last time I picked up the cameras on Wednesday. When I requested my payout, I still haven't received it, even though the funds have been sent. So tomorrow or the next day, ideally I'll receive that payout because I've got no money in my bank account. But I've got some incoming, so that will help a lot with my situation right now. But it's really late, haven't eaten. I need to get up early in the morning, so I'm literally just going to wrap this up now. I've been playing so much golf for the past 4 days, literally just knackered my hands out completely, and haven't really done anything else from that. So thank you for watching the video, and 100% there will be so much more content next week because it is pathetic at this point, the fact that I just am not picking up the camera enough, whether I have anything to film or not. So thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next week.